Get this thing started. The Terrapins will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to go up top. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, you could not script a better start if you're on defense, and great job being heads up and being aware that this offense may come out trying to be aggressive and throw on the first play. Everybody executing their assignments, and they get a takeaway right off the bat.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Washington. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to fire to the left. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Ncaa. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Williams. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie! This is why they show up for Midnight Yell, and they are playing like they practice.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
He'll bring it out. It's McLaurin. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab Going to the middle. It's Washington. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Now the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Wants to throw it. He's got him this time. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Terrapins! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Looking for the tie with the extra point. They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. And he'll be brought down. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Complete in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately.
Tell you, they tried to go draw in the middle of the field. That back had nowhere to go with the football. He was tackled right away for a loss.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's McLaurin. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll ride the hot hand. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The 12th man, Borden, standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's White. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough because the red zone.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. He's going to fire deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe of 49.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Don't start that shit. Don't start that shit.
And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Takes a hit as he fires. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Terrapins send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's McLaurin. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Caught over the middle. It's tight. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him. But nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
That's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for it.
Ball they dial up on second and a long way to go. Grabbed behind the line. It's McConnell. Turning it on. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws and turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down.
I appreciate you making it
through. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
When is it?
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Go left.
Good. Pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Say it again.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 to 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
That's what you didn't understand yesterday.
This is a hard defense to run
was like,
the
what you talking
outside
about?
against because of their speed. You
Trying to
saw in
explain
that
it to
last
you.
play, their
You
ability to go
been-
sideline to sideline, win at the
You
point
been
of
on
attack
it.
as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also
The
hard to
fucking-
get the red
What?
because what do we do?
What
on
type of
defense?
talk
We
was
bring
that?
all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter, toss it out there to run it back. He gets out there faster. Positive game. Still a couple plays here left too.
You spoke. I mean, it shouldn't have happened. You should have been tackled, so it ain't too bad.
9 quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the
Crazy
4.
that they wanted me to go
First and
right.
goal.
Wow.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Relax. Relax.
Gonna swing it on second down. Here's a hit.
Oh my goodness.
The quarterback's a little
Stand in the pocket.
target there. Maybe
Stand in the
look
pocket.
up, but it's an incompletion.
Stand in the
Nice
pocket.
execution by this defense on second and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crosses, a little click route, try to get my guy open.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was looking into
Oh,
the
my
end zone,
God.
it's incomplete.
What?
You have to understand
What was
it's
that?
really hard for a head coach
What
to kick
was
a field
that?
goal at this juncture after such a long drive.
What
So many
was
first
that?
downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep.
Oh,
Fourth down,
okay.
You want to be able to pay this
Okay.
thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Come on, so he didn't even want to try to catch it.
I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. Fourth and goal from the 4.
He was right to it.
Picked off.
That's
Not
not
the
far.
second half stuff they hoped for.
And you got to catch the other.
Few extra on that return, but what a play
Good
by
defense,
this
bro.
defense to get the football.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence.
Gotta catch the other
Tight
one.
windows.
What?
How about the
I don't even
defense
understand the
there,
fact
making
they're
an
playing.
unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes
That
to
was
rushing
crazy,
defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
That was great.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Wow.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense
Knock it out.
and picking up a
That's all you
first
got
down.
there. Come on.
Well, the
Come on,
play
Phil.
fake on the RPO bought
Follow
the
the
receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19.
Stop.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Fires to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late
What
in the
was
fourth
that?
quarter, you have the lead.
Huh?
They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, backing up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Texas A&M
Out your
ready to
mouth,
go
huh?
with another first down.
Put your watch out your mouth.
Hand off from the
Stop,
shotgun.
boy.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result,
How
that's a
long you
tackle
gonna be
for
downstairs?
loss.
Okay. That was wild.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams.
You like that 4 wide receivers on that side. That's your shit.
I think most
That shit like a little glitchy or something. You keep running it. Every time you need a crunch, you play, huh? Okay.
Short and try to bleed the clock, but this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
A&M comes back out with another first down. He's going to lose a yard on
What
that
type
one.
of dummy out was that on the goddamn?
Down is the exact situation.
Who was that on the edge right there? Damn, they overplayed the shit.
Late in the ball game, you want to get positive yards, keep that clock.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Now in a situation, it's interesting.
15 just ran right by you. I don't know what he was doing.
Not to
Come
make a
on,
mistake
bro.
here late in the football game with the lead.
I'm glad whatever happened on your end happened, because that was almost not good. No, it was definitely almost not good.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. A designed run for the quarterback. Pass escapes
What's the
on his
tackle?
feet. They get him down.
They come all the way across the field and make the tackle.
Give him 15
Tackle.
yards on the pickup and a first down.
You got to figure out something to stop
Man,
that.
it's so nice to have
Every
a
time you
QB
run it, you
that
get
can
something
do
great.
that can run
Gotta
and make
figure out
plays
when
when
to
you
stop
need
that.
it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down. and
Hold it.
keeps the clock
We'll take
moving.
it.
And they make the
take it.
tackle, but the official
I don't
is
know when it.
tossed his
I don't know when it
flag.
happened, but we'll take it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Daddy.
First down here
Right.
for the offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground.
defense,
On
y'all.
their side. And there was nowhere to go.
1279, chill out. My man got like pancakes on my defensive
And after
play.
that negative play on
Play was
offense
over.
with the lead
That's-
late
that's-
in the
that's
game,
cheap.
I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Yeah,
Why?
that's the last day.
There you go. You say bye bye to everybody or see you later? You don't say bye. You say see you later? Yeah. Okay. Good job.
I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa.
Let's go. Uh-huh.
And the pressure
Uh-huh.
will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The clock will stop with this timeout from
Gotta go back to that 4 wide, right? That's your shit. You gotta go back to that, right? You're going back to not this side.
To move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Shot.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th
Say it again.
down.
Yeah, he was behind him.
Has a
If you'd have led him, who knows what could have happened.
Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Thank you.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker.
We're going to have you think about
with
it.
his foot. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the
Nah,
kicker
think about it.
something to think
That was
about.
perfect. Think about it.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash.
He'll fucking kick. Right down the middle. He'll fucking kick.
To will that one home. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him. A 5-point lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. I guess it could have been
That was my
worse
fault.
on that return.
You try like threw me off, put me over there in the corner and shit. You ain't done that all game. All right. That y'all like messed me up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't no look. Even 39 was confused. They ain't know who to block.
Good
Or
news,
20.
I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Oh, my
Find
goodness.
his man as he took a shot trying to
Block,
deliver that
bro.
football, and it'll be
This
2nd
block.
down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Here comes the heat.
And he dropped
That's
it.
gonna be incomplete. A lot of
Oh,
contact on
man.
the way, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is a tough
Gotta
spot
catch,
now
though.
to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing
You
inside.
gotta catch, though.
What's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Complete downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, he dropped.
For a second, but it
I was about to tell this man good
out of his
catch.
hands.
He got
This
that
offense
drop.
hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never
I was
had
about to
the
tell you
rhythm.
good catch.
Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation.
I
if they're
pressed
gonna
the
get the
wrong button.
This time it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done
We got
all day
time
long to
after that.
build the lead, finish this thing, and help pull off the big upset.
Timeout called by the
Can't
offense.
lose
A
all
mere
those
10
precious
seconds to
seconds.
go in the game.
Damn, man, we can't lose all those precious seconds.
And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
He just took a shot down the field, didn't get it, so you've got time for one more play. Everybody thinking Hail Mary right now. I know the odds don't say you're going to come up with it, but, man, we have seen crazy things happen in college football.
He'll take a shot. And
Good pick.
that one is picked up.
Good
in the
game,
end
bro.
zone.
Good game.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that.
Yeah,
team.
zero
You
pass
have
yards?
people that can
That don't
focus
even
a
make
little more.
sense.
They can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle,